Have you ever wondered how to truly stimulate the clitoris to maximize female pleasure? Surprisingly, many men overlook this question or fail to dive deep enough into what it really means. In the heat of intimacy, clitoral stimulation is often treated as just another step, or worse, as something secondary. But here's the truth. The clitoris is the epicenter of female pleasure, and knowing how to stimulate it properly can completely transform your sexual experiences for both of you. Welcome to Why Sexuality, where today we're diving into the science and art behind clitoral stimulation. These expert-backed techniques aren't just theoretical. They're practical, proven, and designed to elevate your intimate connection. First, let's break down what makes the clitoris so powerful. While you might only see a small external part, the clitoris is actually a much larger and more complex organ beneath the surface. With over 8,000 nerve endings concentrated in a tiny area, it's more sensitive than any other body part. Yes, even more than the head of the penis. What many people don't realize is that the internal structure extends around the vaginal entrance, making indirect stimulation just as important as direct touch. The number one mistake most men make: focusing solely on the visible part of the clitoris with too much pressure or aggressive movements. This can cause discomfort or even pain. The key? It's not just about where you touch, but how, when, and with what intensity. Start slow, feel the response. Begin with light, delicate touches using your fingertips or tongue. Pay attention to her body language and reactions. What feels good at one moment might not be as pleasurable the next. Every woman is unique in how she experiences pleasure, so your biggest ally here is patience. Pro tip: use slow, circular motions around the clitoris. These can start gentle and gradually increase in intensity as her arousal builds. Another overlooked technique? Gentle tapping or soft pulsations with your fingers or tongue. These small variations can spark intense sensations. Lubrication is key. Without enough lubrication, whether natural or from a high-quality water-based lubricant, friction can become uncomfortable or painful. Proper lubrication makes every movement smoother and more enjoyable. This is especially crucial when using sex toys, as they can increase friction without additional lubrication. Unlocking hidden pleasure points. It's not all about direct clitoral stimulation. Explore the areas around it, the labia, the pubic mound, and even the inner thighs. These zones are rich in sensitivity and can enhance overall arousal when touched in harmony with clitoral stimulation. Variety keeps it exciting. Don't stick to one rhythm or pressure. Experiment with different speeds, angles, and intensities. Try mixing light, feathery touches with firmer strokes. This contrast can heighten excitement and anticipation. Combine stimulation. While focusing on the clitoris, use your free hand or mouth to stimulate other erogenous zones like the breasts, neck, inner thighs, or even the lower back and the back of the knees, areas often overlooked but rich in nerve endings. Light caresses along the inner arms or gentle kisses behind the ears can awaken unexpected sensations. Multi-touch stimulation not only heightens pleasure, but also helps build anticipation, creating waves of excitement that intensify the experience. The power of communication. One of the biggest barriers to great sex is silence. Open communication is key. Ask your partner what feels good, whether the pressure is just right, or if she wants to try something different. But communication isn't just verbal. Learn to read nonverbal cues like changes in breathing, body tension, or subtle moans. Being attuned to these signals allows you to adjust your technique in real time, creating a dynamic and responsive connection that fosters trust and intimacy. Lesser-known tips for deeper connection. Temperature play. Gently alternate between warm and cold sensations. Use a warm breath or a cool metal object near the clitoris to intensify the contrast. This heightens sensitivity and creates a new dimension of excitement. Feather-light touches. Before applying more direct stimulation, lightly brush the clitoral area with a feather or the tip of a silk scarf. These delicate touches activate nerve endings without overwhelming them, setting the stage for deeper pleasure. Rhythmic pulsation. Instead of steady pressure, try rhythmic tapping or pulsing touches. This unexpected rhythm can create pleasurable jolts of sensation, especially when paired with synchronized breathing. Breathing techniques. Incorporate deep, synchronized breathing with your partner. This not only enhances relaxation, but also increases oxygen flow, which can heighten arousal and deepen the emotional connection. Edging. Bring your partner close to orgasm, and then ease off before reaching the climax. Repeating this cycle can intensify the eventual orgasm and increase the overall satisfaction of the experience. Case study from experience. I once worked with Javier, a 35-year-old man frustrated that his partner wasn't enjoying intimacy as much as he hoped. He believed he was doing everything right but missed one crucial element: communication. His focus on quickly achieving her orgasm actually created pressure, making her feel rushed and disconnected. He also didn't realize how important variation in touch and exploring less obvious pleasure zones could be. After learning to slow down, communicate openly, and explore different forms of stimulation, like combining light neck kisses with rhythmic touches, Javier and his partner experienced a complete shift in their intimacy. They reconnected on a deeper level, finding joy not just in the climax, but in every moment of their shared experience. The ultimate truth: great clitoral stimulation isn't about mastering a single technique. It's about truly tuning into your partner's body, adapting to her reactions in real time, and embracing the journey together. Every woman is unique, and what brings intense pleasure for one may not have the same effect on another. This is why empathy, curiosity, and open communication are your most powerful tools. They open the door to deeper connection and unforgettable intimacy. Unlock hidden techniques for maximum pleasure. One overlooked secret to enhancing clitoral stimulation is experimenting with temperature play. Using a warm cloth or an ice cube can create contrasting sensations that heighten sensitivity and intensify every touch. Gently glide the ice cube around the inner thighs or lower abdomen before moving closer to the clitoral area. This sharp temperature shift can create thrilling anticipation and amplify every sensation. Another powerful yet simple technique is featherlight touch. Lightly brushing the clitoris with your fingertips, the back of your nails, or even a silk scarf can awaken nerve endings and build arousal slowly but powerfully. The key here is patience. Let the anticipation build as you alternate between gentle strokes and firmer pressure as your partner's excitement grows. Explore new angles and positions. Positioning plays a huge role in how pleasurable clitoral stimulation can be. Try different angles that allow better access, such as side-lying positions or elevating the hips with a pillow to adjust the body's alignment for more focused contact. This not only enhances comfort, but also creates new sensations that your partner may have never experienced before. Unexpected tools for unique sensations. Don't be afraid to get creative. Using safe, household objects like the smooth handle of a soft toothbrush, not the bristles, or even a feather can offer entirely new experiences. Applying vibrations indirectly by holding a vibrating device against the inner thighs or pubic bone can create a more subtle, teasing sensation that often leads to a more intense release. The power of rhythmic pulsation. Experimenting with rhythmic tapping or pulsating pressure, especially around the hood of the clitoris, can be incredibly stimulating. Start with a slow, steady beat and gradually increase the tempo as your partner becomes more aroused. Listening to her breathing and body responses will guide you toward the perfect rhythm. Beyond the orgasm, building lasting intimacy. True sexual fulfillment isn't just about reaching the orgasm. It's about cherishing the journey. Savor every moment, embrace each reaction, and let the experience unfold naturally. The emotional connection you build through patience and genuine care will make every intimate encounter richer, more fulfilling, and deeply memorable. So next time you're with your partner, take it slow. Explore, experiment, and unlock the full potential of intimacy together, with wise sexuality guiding you every step of the way. If you found these tips helpful and want to dive even deeper into creating unforgettable experiences, don't forget to subscribe to Wise Sexuality. Your journey toward mastering true connection and pleasure starts here. Let's discover it together.